We are the world, make a better day, so let's start giving. The choice we make, we're setting our life. Issue we make a better day, just you and me. We are the world, we are Biafra.
I'm gonna tell you my story now, and that taproom at Port Harcourt, you know. I gotta see a lovely place. Don't return and to Johannesburg. I haven't got plenty money on me, but I was stranded in Port Harcourt, you know. If I happen to enter in a pop house about 20 girls around me, they say they like me, they love me, they love me, they love my beautiful voice. Please sing of a song, only song can do. Please sing of a song, only song can do. I get too many honeys and that's not what I'm looking for. I get too many lips and that's not what I'm looking for. All I want is not for plenty of money. For my family, I'm not here for a pleasure trip. I'm only here for a business trip. I'm gonna tell you my story now, and that happened at Port Harcourt, you know. You gotta see, I love the best. Don't make my life to Johannesburg. If I happen to enter in a pub house, about 20 girls around me, say they like me, they love me, they love me, they love my beautiful voice. Please sing of a song, only song can do, my love. Please sing of a song, only song can do. Too many honeys and that's not what I'm looking for. I get too many lips and that's not what I'm looking for. All I want is not for plenty of money. For my family, I'm not there for a pleasure trip. I'm only here for a business trip. They sing as a song, only song can do, my love. They sing as a song, only song can do. I kissed too many honeys and that's not what I'm looking for. I kissed too many lips and that's not what I'm looking for. All I want is not for plenty of money for my family. I'm not here for a pleasure trip. I'm only here for a business free. Espero, olaga, ipiasola. Espero, olaga, ipiasola. Espero, olaga.
The following are some of the songs composed by Barrister Onuoha during the Nigerian Biafra War from 1967 to 1970.
Kacha. Okara kongo blocho mbulo kumwanza. Igriko. Kumi bomana dan de book the bataille. Okay, sit in the way so valley mone. Igriko. Mara no kinu wanya. Mano dugo. Abala ile mpucha we putoba. Mara no kikwas. Mano dugo. Okwa potulo gbe okwa potulo gbe. Wani mo buso gbe kana na bilako. Atukwala no male mapoya kwa mara. Atukwala no feko feka sivanu. Fega sivanu. Fegisi no fia. Light, ikonye bolu. Danda silio. Danda silio. Dilulu ni kunemo. Orano ko popo akamo. Dilulu ni kunamo. Orano ko popo akamo. Ebena buba polokolo.
All right, good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people. Permit me to welcome you once again. It is Biafra Radio, and we are live. Of course, we are direct. And this is the day Elohim Chukwu Kabiama have made, and we have come to do the needful. Of course, what is the needful beside the restoration effort for the kingdom of Chukwu Kabiama on this planet they call Earth? Therefore, permit me to welcome you this evening. It is yet another day that we have come together to share the word of freedom, and we're talking about the freedom of Biafra. My name's Barrister Onuoha, and of course, it is late night with Barrister Onuoha. And of course, I don't want to waste time because we came in late this evening. We are going to go straight to it. And of course, the core of what I'm going to do tonight will be based on upcoming fundraising events. And we're talking about a mega fundraising of IPOB in the United Kingdom. And then, of course, I will have Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya joining me this evening to explain to Biafrans more about this fundraising. If you listen to our, jingle that we made with regards to this fundraising, there is a point where it says that money is the wheels that the struggle rides on. Because without fund, you cannot preach this gospel. There's a lot that we need to do with money. There's a lot that we need to use in order for us to go far in terms of restoring Biafra. Now, that makes you wonder why the enemy, when they want to fight us, they go straight to our finance, because they know if we can stiff them out of fund, they will die a natural death. And of course, the enemies within in what we are doing have been used as willing tools, and they are attacking our finance left and right. So if you think that what is happening is out of the ordinary, then you better think again. It is a well-orchestrated plan to kill this restoration effort using the people within. And this is exactly what is happening. But we are not going to let that happen, because this gospel, according to the restoration of Biafra, must be preached without any reservation. And that is exactly what we are going to do. So without wasting time, I will say just a quick prayer, and then I will bring in Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya, of course, to talk to us about this great mega fundraising coming up on the 12th of August, and of course in the UK. And I will play the jingle later so that you can understand the details of this fundraising event. Father, we thank you this evening. It is the day thou have made. We have come to worship you on this platform. Biafra Radio is where we worship Elohim. Father, we pray and we commit our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before your hand. Father, we know he is free and he will come out soon. No evil man or woman will stop the restoration of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still have a work to do for us in the struggle, and he must come out to finish what he started. We thank you, Elohim, because you have answered. For we pray in the name of Chukwuki Kabiama. He say, all right, welcome once again. My name's Barrister Onuoha, and it is late night with Barrister Onuoha here on Biafra Radio. Let's go straight to it. I'm going to bring in Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya, and then, of course, I will talk more later. Let's go straight to Nwa Ada. Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya, please, if you can hear me, indicate.
Yes, I can. I don't know.
Yes, you are coming out loud and clear, Nwa Ada. Please go ahead. The whole world is listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, dear friends, IPOB family members around the world, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom, and all our well-wishers. I welcome you all tonight to our live broadcast today, the 9th of August, 2023, and a Wednesday. Thank you, Mazi, Barrister Ikechukwu, for this program this evening.
And thank you for coming up so late. I know it's a bit late, but thank you very much. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why we are here. Okay. My name is Mrs. Nnennaya Anya. By the special grace of Chukwuki Kabiama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. Today, I have two topics, actually. One is about the fundraising, and the other one is about a memo, an illegal memo flying around written by Mazi Chika Paul Edoziem. But before I come to that, I'll go straight to the fundraising. The fundraising event, which is worldwide, approved by our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This fundraising, IPOB Freedom Mega Fundraising, will be held in London, United Kingdom, on the 12th of August, 2023, at 8 p.m. Biafran time. And from the jingle, I think you have the Zoom ID and the password. And it stated here that IPOB UK PayPal account, the details are here. And the other alternative accounts will be, I'll give the accounts during the fundraising. We didn't put it on the flyer. This fundraising is very important. It's approved by our leader. Forget what people are writing or what they are saying. It's approved by our leader. And from the last message we received from Barrister Onuoha, it's also stated there that any fundraising must get his approval, and we got approval for this fundraising. So disregard what they are saying, those that are against this struggle, because it's not everybody that is saying IPOB or calling our leader is actually one of us. So invite your friends, your colleagues to this fundraising. It's very, very important. We need funds in this. As you all know, Mazi Edoziem has closed all the accounts, practically all of them. They are opening accounts left and right and center, which is not what he's supposed to do. The Directorate of State or even Chika himself has no right to close any account because he's not the leader. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of this great movement. So he is not the leader. He has no rights. I don't know why he goes about doing something that he's not supposed to do, that is against our code of conduct, which he himself actually signed. So it's very important that he takes note of that. So this fundraising is very crucial. We need funds to finance what we are doing. We need funds for the legal case of our leader and other lawyers and for our people in Biafra land and to take care of our people back home. That's why we need funds. That's why this fundraising is very important. You people know we have been doing fundraising, but it stopped. I stopped it when our leader gave out instruction that no more fundraising, open fundraising like this. And I go by the instruction given by our leader. So I stopped. Immediately he authorized this fundraising. I decided that I have to come on air to say it. So this fundraising is very important, approved by our leader. So please take it very serious. Invite your friends, make your donations so we can move on. What you pay, the way it's used, everything will be documented. Forget about what they are saying. Nnennaya did this, Nnennaya did that. Ask them, what do they do with all this money that was in Canada? The women account in Canada, what happened to it? Over 50,000 Canadian dollars. What happened to that money? What happened to the one in United Kingdom? In Forest Gate, the account, they have not paid for more than 1 year. Chika Joseph told them not to pay. What happened to that money? What happened to the one, Sophia Carlo, not Carlo, Sophia Carlo, the one she seized? She removed me from the account in UK. What happened to it? What happened to the fundraising in Austria? IPOB in Austria raised. What happened to that money? What happened to the one that in Germany here where I reside they raised? What happened to that money? What happened to the money that they are going excuse me, they are going behind collecting from coordinators? What happened to it? They have to account for it. What happened to that money? What happened to the one that they opened in their so-called international account in Australia? What happened to it? What happened to the one they opened in Germany? They say it's an international account, which is illegal because there's no international account in Germany. What happened to that money? What about the one in New York? What about the one in our Chase Bank account in USA that was closed? What happened to it? You will not hear them talk about. What happened to the one that they opened in South Africa? Illegal account. I'm coming to that later. What happened to the thousands of rand that is there? They go about squandering the money. What happened to it? Nobody talks about it. They'll come on here, they tell you, Nnennaya did this, Nnennaya did that. The day of reckoning will come. I hope they'll be ready to back up what they are saying with evidence. That money, what happened to our money, because it's public money, will be accounted for. It's very important. So we need this fundraising to raise funds to carry out what we are supposed to do. And this is not the only one. More will be coming because our leader has already authorized it and given me the go ahead. So more fundraising will be coming forth to endeavor to play your role as an IPOB. It's very, very important. I will come again before the fundraising itself that will commence on Saturday, the 12th. And our jingle, you also hear it, play it, send it to your friends, send it to your colleagues, send it to even our enemies. They are all invited to this. Now, my second point here is memo. There is a memo flying around. This actually is the account, they call it welfare accounts, that they opened sometime last year. They call it welfare accounts. There's nothing like welfare accounts. Directorate of State. DOS have no right to open an account. Mazi Chike Joseph has no right to state where money should be paid. He knows that. DOS don't decide that because there is a department known as Finance Department in DOS. DOS is not a name of a person. DOS is just some, there are so many sections, departments in DOS. So nobody answers DOS. So when people come, they say DOS, it is wrong. You must be specific. If it's somebody that is doing it to do with finance, you call finance. If it is media, you call media. If they are continental rep, you call continental rep. You don't come and say, classify everybody as DOS. And now when somebody does something, everybody in DOS now sent to have to, be called upon. No, he has no right to open an account because national account must be approved by our leader. And we have an account in South Africa already, a national account opened in September 2019 and that account is still active. So why is he opening another account? This account has been there. So I don't know why they are trying to remind people about this account or what? This account is illegal. If you pay money into this account, it means you are not with us. If you pay money into this account, it means you have gone against the instruction laid down by our leader. In other words, you are working against us. If you pay money into this account, it means you are not one of us. Both you that paid and the one that transferred it. Because when you make payment, you have to make sure which account your money is going into. If I make my contribution, I need to know where my money is being transferred to. So if I keep quiet and allow my money to go to the wrong source, then it means you are also part of the people that are causing the trouble for us. It means you, both you that paid and the one that transferred to the wrong account, it means you people are not with us. As simple as that. As simple as that. We have an account in South Africa. Hello. And they went and opened a welfare account. What for? Is that your work? There is division of labor in this Biafra restoration. You remain in your own lane and allow others in their own lane to carry out their work. But no, what they want is finance. The one that they have gathered in all these countries that I mentioned is not enough for them. They want more. More and more and more. And this they will account for. No matter how long it takes, they will account for. Now, I want to read, in case some of you don't know, that's why every time I come on air, I normally like to read the code of conduct on section finance. And what I'm going to read here will show you that this memo written by Mazi Paul Chike is not valid. It's illegal. Just trash it and put it in the dustbin. Now we'll go to section 3, subsection A, finance. This is a memo he himself signed. And he's going against the memo he signed. What does it show? What does it tell about him? Now, I'll read again section 3, subsection A, finance, paragraph 7. It states, all IPOB financial transactions, be it in form of monthly donations, levies, or fundraising, shall, after gathering of such funds, be handed over to the appropriate financial officer, to wit, financial secretary or treasurer, who, after taking proper record of the funds raised, shall remit same into official IPOB general account as provided by the head of finance to all family units. It is stated here, head of finance to all family units. He did not say GOS should give the account. He did not state any other person. It's here, clear. Head of finance. That's why I am telling you as head of finance that this account, so-called welfare account in South Africa, is illegal. Disregard it and just throw it to the dustbin because it's not approved by our leader. I am not aware of this account. If you say you are an IPOB family member, you are one of us, you abide by the code of conduct, the rules and regulations that governs this great movement, the rules and regulations that is approved by our leader. It's very ironic that Chike Doziem signed this code of conduct, yet he's going against it. He signed it. He signed it. And he's going against it. This is very wrong. Now, paragraph 8, still in finance. For clarity, No principal officer from the unit coordinator to the continental representatives other than financial officers have anything to do with collection of funds. Why am I reading this? I'm reading it because lots of coordinators are withholding funds that IPOB contributed. They are withholding these funds, which is against the code of conduct. They are withholding funds, paying it into an illegal account that is not approved, an account that I did not announce. If you say that you are with us, I've said it, I keep saying it, two things is involved. You follow our leader, the supreme leader, you must be loyal. Number two, you must follow the IPOB code of conduct, because in any organization, even when you are working, you have rules that you follow. In fact, you sign for it. I don't know for you, but for me, I have what they call condition of service. You sign it, and if you go contrary against that condition of service, you are sacked. Sacked. So it cannot be different from our own here. You abide by the code of conduct. That is what shows that we are disciplined. But he's going contrary to this. So what example is he setting up for others? What example is Mazi Dozem setting up for others? This is very wrong. People need to retrace their steps. Retrace your steps. It's very, very important. Nobody, whatever, I've said it before, the oath you took is for you. So if anybody is telling you, pay money into this account because that person wants to be in control of that account and you are going contrary, you have gone against the oath of conduct, the code of conduct. You have gone against it. And remember the oath of allegiance that we all took. What is written there is very important. And even if you didn't take the oath, as long as you are an IPOB member, you have identified the oath, automatically you are initiated into the oath. You can't escape it. It should affect you. That's why I'm very, very careful when I do things. It's very important. Do not pay money into this account. It's illegal. Do not pay money into their so-called international account they open in Germany. It's illegal. Do not pay money into their so-called international account they have in Australia. It's illegal. Only the account that are announced, that is where you will pay your money. So this memo written on the 7th. So in other words, they have written this memo before. They are now rewinding it, reminding them that this is still on board. No, this is illegal. We have a national account approved by our leader, which we have been using since 2019 in South Africa. And even people in SADC normally pay into that account. So both those of you in South Africa and those in SADC, if you pay money into this account, it means you are not with us. It means you are in another group you are following, not the one headed by our supreme leader, Onyendu. Bear that in mind. Don't say you were not told. Those that are paying to the correct account, we have your list. We have the names of the country. Do not say you were not informed. This memo is illegal. Trash it and put it in the dustbin where it belongs, because it's not approved by our leader. We have but one leader, one supreme leader. No deputy, no substitute, nobody stands for our leader. He is still our leader, irrespective of where he is. He is there because of you and me. So we are not going to allow anybody to take advantage because our leader is in DSS and do whatever they want to do. We are going to resist it. And thank God we are in majority. We are going to resist it. So take note. You cannot be going against Onyendu's instruction and putting out instruction and you are saying somebody should follow it. No, it's not acceptable. Now, the final I'm going to talk about is the memo that our leader passed out through Barrister Nnennaya Anya. That memo was on the 15th of December 2022. And Mazi Chika Paul Edoziem received that memo. And all those items, all those points, 11 points, if I'm not mistaken, that was listed there, none of it has been implemented. None. I said none. There are 11. None of them have been implemented. But he's going about writing memo. For who? Who will implement his own memo? Who? It's not possible. It's not possible because the overall boss, our leader, Onyendu, you do not implement his own directives and you go about writing, wasting our paper and writing a memo. For who? And you think people will do that, will accept that and go by it? Thank God majority of the people now are now waking up and they know exactly what is happening. Nothing has been implemented. No coordinator should be removed. The coordinator in Germany announced the new coordinator. Do not go to any account. Nothing has been implemented. It's there. What for? And people will be going about saying that Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, and where you are and where you are, but you cannot implement his directives. And you are busy writing, wasting paper and telling us what to do. And you think people will listen to you? It doesn't go that way. We must be disciplined. We must follow the rules. Our leader is in front, we are behind. That's the way it is. So that memo of 15th of December 2022, all the points listed there must be implemented from number 1 to number 11. Or else nobody will take him serious. No. We are here to restore Biafra, not community association. We are here to carry out humanitarian assignment, to free our people and free ourselves as well. Not just our people back home, including ourselves here in diaspora. That's why we are here. And sometimes when you now ask yourself, all these people that go about saying all these things, what sacrifice have they made in this struggle? Our leader is in DSS. Can they go there and stay for 1 week? Just 1 week? No, they won't. They will not. Because they know it's not easy. Because they cannot make that sacrifice. Biafrans, it's high time we sit down and think. Ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Ask yourself, are you following the code of conduct? Ask yourself, why did you join this Biafra restoration in the first place? Why did you join? And when you join, what is your aim? Ask yourself that question. If you can answer that question, then you will know where you belong. Do not allow anybody to deceive you or preach to you otherwise. Do not allow anybody to take you down when they know they are going down. Don't allow that. Search your conscience and do the right thing. We are here just for one purpose, to restore Biafra. We are not here for competition. We are not here for, I must be in charge of this account. This one must be my own. Let me gather this one. No. It's got to stop. Pay your money into the correct account that I announce and that I give to you. If you know you are with us, because you will be answerable to all the misconduct, everything you've done. Biafrans will ask you questions one day. Don't think that they don't know what is going on. They know. They're just looking for the opportunity to air their views. They know. And some of them will even ask your children questions, not just you, but your children. We should not deviate from the main aim why we joined IPOB. You should not deviate. Do the right thing. Follow our leader. Follow the code of conduct. Do the correct thing, and your conscience will be clear. That person that you are following, that instructing you to do the wrong thing, did you join this struggle because of that person? Is it that person's voice that you heard and then you joined this struggle? Did you join that struggle here just to restore Biafra or for something else? Think about it in your quiet closet. Think about it and ask yourself, are you doing the right thing? Are you paying into the correct account? They will come, they will tell you, Mrs. Anya did this, Mrs. Anya did that. But when you tell them to bring evidence, they will open their mouth and call you. Search yourself and do the right thing. We are all invited to this mega fundraising on the 12th, which will be held in, it's a UK IPOB. I mean, the ones that are with us, because they have divided IPOB everywhere. Chike doesn't have just divided IPOB. In London, we are divided. In Germany, in USA, South Africa, in Africa, everywhere. Some will tell you, I will not pay until our leader comes out. Some will tell you, I'm here. When they come, they ask you, are you with DOS? How can somebody tell you, are you with DOS? Did you join the struggle because of DOS? Did you join the struggle because of DOS? No. You joined the struggle because you had the voice of our leader. For me, and I know many of us is that way. So how can somebody come and tell you DOS, he said, the DOS, he said, you are asking me, somebody didn't even know it's me. He called the number, oh, are you with DOS? I said, is DOS the name of a person or what? Ask me, am I with Onye Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu? That's what you should ask me. Not am I with DOS? It's only that established DOS, for crying out loud. So how can you leave the boss and you are asking me, are you with the other person? By the way, I'm also in the DOS since 2014. But I can't come and be telling you, are you with DOS or with against DOS? It should be, are you with our supreme leader, Onye Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu? That's what the question should be. And not, am I with a DOS? That is wrong. Search yourself and do the right thing. That's what I have to say. Thank you, Mazi Ikechukwu. I don't know, maybe you have any question for me. I will come out again, like I said before, the final day for the fundraising.
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Nwa Ada. I think you've said it all. And of course, addressing the most important issues that has to do with finance, as well as the memos that are flying around. As far as we know, we must always adhere to the instructions of Onyendu, and all the accounts that he authorized should be the one that everybody should be paying into. And anything new, of course, is definitely not within our code of conduct. Thank you very much, Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya.
No. So
All
I
right.
can't leave it.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Thank you very much. All right, you heard it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. And of course, we are talking about the UK fundraising, a mega fundraising event that is happening on the 12th of August. And of course, before I continue, I would like to play you a jingle, of course, which will be making rounds this time around, and we will be sharing it to everybody. And of course, when you receive it, share it to the other person so that we can make it work perfectly well, because we need this to happen. Like I said, this struggle runs on the wheels of money. Without funds, you cannot achieve Biafra. Without fund, because there is a lot of things that finance goes into that makes this struggle more easier and attainable. That is very, very important for you to understand. We have to pay for the legal cost of Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. There are people back home in Biafra land that we need to take care of. Those that has even gone and have left families behind. Those widows need to be taken care of. Our ESN need to be taken care of, and many more things. But take a listen to this.
Obodo kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Anyị kenebenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Obodo kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Anyị kenebenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Amadike Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike.
Biafrans, lovers of freedom worldwide, lend me your ears and listen to this all-important announcement. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB worldwide, under the leadership of our Supreme Commander, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, presents IPOB Freedom Mega Fundraising. Date, the 12th day of August 2023. I repeat, the 12th day of August 2023. Time, 8 p.m. Biafra land time. Host, Mrs. Macy Starter, IPOB UK National Coordinator. Special guest of honor, Mazi Kingsley Kanu, representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mrs. Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya, IPOB Head of Finance Worldwide. For inquiry, please contact IPOB UK Fundraising Team at IPOB Northwest England at yahoo.com, IPOB North London info at gmail.com. Should you wish, of course, to get hold of our account detail for the fundraising, listen and pay close attention. Our PayPal accounts are as follows: IPOB North London info at gmail.com. I repeat, IPOB North London info at gmail.com. Alternatively, account details to be communicated at the day of the fundraising. To join the fundraising, please take note of the following important numbers: Zoom ID 99857 46332. I repeat, Zoom ID 99857 857-463-32. Passcode ODJRGF Biafrans. Come, let us raise fund, because this struggle, this restoration effort runs on the wheels of money. IPOB, we are moving forward. To Biafrans about finance issues, as well as the fundraising event that is happening on the 12th of August in the United Kingdom. All right, listen to this. We used to do fundraising in this struggle, and I'm talking as far back as it was. We've been doing fundraising, and suddenly we begin to sabotage our own finances. I said we begin to sabotage our own finances. People within IPOB sabotaging their own finances. You know, before we used to say it, that the zoo are attacking IPOB finance. They want to destroy our finance so that we can no longer cope, so that we can no longer proceed in this restoration effort. And that was the reason why they proscribed us, so that the whole world will also follow suit. And then we will be considered a terrorist organization. And once we are considered a terrorist organization, we cannot be able to move our money to do the things that are needful to do. But these days, we're not even talking about the zoo. It is people who call themselves followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that are fighting IPOB finance. It is people who call themselves one family, IPOB family, that are fighting their own finance. As you can see, the zoo don't have to lift a finger anymore, because we are making their work easy for them. I never knew that such a day will come when we in IPOB will use our own hand to destroy this family, to destroy the essence of our existence, which is the finance. You don't understand how important finance is in what we are doing. And if somebody wants to destroy IPOB, it's very simple. Destroy the finance and IPOB is dead. But now, will you blame the zoo? Are you going to call the zoo that they are the ones destroying our finances? No. We destroyed our own finances when we decided to rebel and disobey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's instruction. The instructions are clear. The instructions are there. The status quo are there. And what is the instruction? What is the status quo? You pay money in this account. We all know the account that our leader elected that we should pay money into. You cannot tell me you don't know. And nothing has changed ever since the incarceration of our leader. But now people are running around paying money into a second-handed account that are controlled by individuals, accounts that are controlled by principal officers who have no business gambling into finances. Till date, we have a finance head. We have IPOB finance head worldwide. We have IPOB finance team. But they have been sidelined for a simple reason, because people want to enrich themselves. People want to put their hands in the cookie jar, taking things that does not belong to them. There is no way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a million years will support any principal officer who has no business going into finance. There is no way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will agree to such. It is not possible. And all these things are happening because our people are being lied to every day. Our people are not being told the truth. The only truth you hear is pay your money here so that it can come direct to me. And how can that be truth? Because that is life from the pit of hell. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew all those things. And that is why he said, no principal officer, no coordinator, no rep shall dabble or get involved in IPOB finances. But what do you know? It's been 2 years that our leader has been incarcerated. People have now strategized a way to dupe this honorable family. And how are they doing it? They are busy opening an account. Each country you go to, they trust me, you will find more than 2 accounts floating around. People are collecting money. No accountability to those accounts. And you are telling me that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes up tomorrow, he will condone such mess? Personally, I don't think so. So this is where I stand as Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. I believe in the status quo. And what are the status quo? Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, and he gave a direct order, no principal officer, no coordinator, no rep, no member of DOS shall get involved in IPOB finances. But suddenly, overnight, everything has changed. I am not so stupid to believe in things that I know are not part of the status quo. The things that I know that has not been there. The things that people have changed overnight. We are not stupid. People can reason. People can still use their brain. I stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I stand in all his directives. I stand in all the foundations our leader have laid. I stand on the code of conduct. You see what they did is they start making fun of code of conduct. They're making code of conduct to look like trash because they know they want to put their hands in the cookie jar. They will tell you the code of conduct. The code of conduct. How dare you make jest of IPOB constitution? Because that code of conduct you are looking at is our constitution. Because let me tell you something. If you dismiss me from IPOB, or you suspend me from IPOB, and I look at the code of conduct, and the code of the conduct is saying contrarily, you did not follow the procedure, you did not follow the policies and procedure of IPOB, I have the right to institute a litigation against you. Because the code of conduct is something that we came together and we agreed that this is what is going to guide us as a people. That this is our constitution. Call it an interim constitution or whatever. But the bottom line still remains. This is what is guiding us. Do you know the issue of IPOB South Africa when they went to court? The lawyers asked, do you people have a constitution? That was the first question they asked. Do you people have a constitution? We say, yes, we have a code of conduct. They said, let's see. And when the lawyers read the code of conduct, they said, but here it says the only person that can dismiss somebody from this organization, dismiss a principal officer, is the leader of this organization himself. He said to us, does Nnamdi Kanu know that you guys has been dismissed? They said, no. They said, then this is trash. It's not going to stand. And no court of law will approve this because they did not follow the code of conduct. They did not follow IPOB constitution. And what is IPOB constitution? Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can dismiss a principal officer. It is there. It is there in the code of conduct. The problem with us is that some of us don't even know what is contained in the code of conduct. They don't even read it. Maybe you should do yourself a favor from this night. Get hold of the conduct. Read it from the beginning to the end. Now, the question is, have we cancelled the code of conduct? And when? What, has it been announced to Biafrans to say, listen, IPOBians, we no longer follow the code of conduct? No. As far as we know, the code of the conduct still exists. It still persists. It's still active. But people are doing selective work. They jump from this code of conduct to the other one that favors them. But the ones that is against them, they ignore. It cannot work like that. The law must be applied across the board. The law cannot be applied selectively. If you apply the law selectively, then you may be or might be trampling on people's rights. In as much as we are in IPOB, we are freedom fighters. We are still human. And if we are human indeed, that is what you call the fundamental right of every human. And this fundamental right we are born with. It is alienable. You cannot take it away. We believe in command and control. But whoever is commanding, whoever is controlling, must first of all be obedient to the rules. Whoever is commanding, whoever is controlling, must first of all be humble and obedient, submissive to the status quo. And that is not the case. Then how do you expect your subordinates? How do you expect your subjects to listen to you? It is human nature. It is common cause that if you are a liar, people will not take you serious. It is common nature. It is human nature or common cause that if you are not following the rule, if you are not following a constitution of an organization, nobody in that organization will take you serious. I've worked in a corporate, and in the corporate, we have what you call policies and procedure. When an employee do anything wrong that is against the company rule, they will take that employee to internal disciplinary hearing. When you get to the internal disciplinary hearing, and I want you to listen and pay close attention because I am telling you what I've experienced in the corporate here in South Africa. I worked for Vodacom South Africa for 11 good years. And I was an investigator. When we investigate and we say this employee have violated our policies and procedure, this employee must go for a disciplinary, hearing. When you get to the disciplinary hearing, listen to this. They will take out the company policies and procedure and lay it on the table. They will open it and say, in terms of paragraph 1, 2, 3, which says you are not allowed to abscond from work 3 times. That if you do, you will get your final written warning. That ends it. They will issue a final written warning because they don't want you to think that they are biased. They don't want you to think that they are bullies. They don't want you to think that they are infringing on your rights. Because remember, when you get employed in a company, you sign the code of the policies and procedure that you've accepted that this policies and procedure is going to guide you for your duration in that company. So that tomorrow when they will discipline you, you will not cry foul. It is something we all agreed. That is why when you open a constitution of every country, you know what it will say to you first of all? The first paragraph will read, we have come together and agreed. I don't know if you're listening. We have come together and have agreed, meaning it is a consensus of everybody in that country that constitution will rule all of us, that this constitution we must be submissive to, that if you err, we will discipline you based on the provisions of that constitution. Every organization I know have their constitution. Political parties have constitution. If you come to South Africa, ANC have their constitution. If ANC fire one of their members, the member takes them to court. Why is the member taking ANC to court? Because he wants to go and prove that the organization did not fire him rightly, that they did not follow the rule, that they did not follow the constitution that they have agreed upon. And at the end of the day, the court will instruct ANC to recall that member. But it's like we are abusing people here in IPOB. We are abusing the right of our people. We don't make them feel like they're human. We don't make them feel like they have rights. Yes, we are freedom fighters, but we are human first. And with every human comes a fundamental human right. We need to start teaching our people that this is what we are fighting for. This is why we are leaving the zoo, going into a new Biafra, the Biafra we want. A Biafra where all men are equal before the eyes of the law. Biafra where everybody deserves the respect. A Biafra where we will only punish you, as a matter of fact, not we, but the Constitution will punish you when you err. We need to start teaching our people that. We should not make our people, get used to the fact that you can ignore the rules when you feel like. You can ignore the code of conduct when you feel like. Then what happens when we get into Biafrans? It's going to be free for all fights. Whoever got into power, you can decide to ignore the Constitution when it doesn't suit you. That is what we are teaching our people, and that is wrong. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have never for one day violated our code of conduct. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, in everything he does, he follow the rule. He follow the status quo. If you do it well, like it should be done, if you follow the rules, if you follow the status quo, I have no reason whatsoever to say no to you. But when you think you are so smart and you are clever, you can do it when it suits you, you can deviate when you like, and you expect me, Ikechukwu Onuoha, to come and listen to you and say, yes, you gotta be kidding me. I believe our people are smart people. Our people are not dumb. Our people can reason. It's just a matter of time the eyes of people will open to the truth. It's just a matter of time the eyes of people will open to reality. When we launched Biafra Radio, there were this commotion. Oh, Ikechukwu Onuoha have deviated. He opened another radio. I did not open a radio. I don't even know how to. He opened another radio. Oh, look for him, insult him, throw stones at him. But with time, there is something they did not tell you. And I demand that you go back and ask questions. Ask, have you people confirmed whether Biafra Radio was as a result of Onyendu's instruction, or was it born out of rebellion? I need you to go and ask that question, because the answer is very simple. The answer is within the reach of the people who are telling you otherwise. They need to speak to their lawyer, because their lawyer goes to see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, right? They need to ask their lawyer. Ask Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, did you instruct Biafra Radio to be built? It's a very simple exercise. And once the lawyers come back with the information to say, this is what Onyendu said, then they will give it back to you to say, yes, indeed, Ikechukwu Onuoha have deviated. But because they know the truth, but because they know that Biafra Radio was a direct order from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for whatever reason. I am not interested in the reason. All I'm interested is, if Onyendu say do it, I'm doing it right away. Somebody confessed to me, and I won't mention name, and this person is in the right place. He is in the hierarchy. I asked him, please tell me, why are you people lying to our people about Biafra Radio? How come you're not going to come clean and tell them the truth? If Biafra Radio is indeed a rebellious radio, why don't you come out and tell our people on Radio Biafra and say to them, listen, Biafra Radio is fake. Biafra Radio should not be listened to. Nnamdi Kanu does not know anything about Biafra Radio, but they can't do it because they know the truth. Why are you lying to the people? People are going about, some people, they have light brain. When they hear something, they don't even think. They don't reason. They don't investigate. Oh, Ikechukwu Onuoha, God punish you. You're a sabo. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Biafra Radio was authorized by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and this is why Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha is inside and in it. And I can't wait for that day when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come out and confirm all those things. I can't wait to see the look on the faces of those who have insulted me, those who have called me names. But we continue. It is one of those things you see in freedom fighting. And of course, we will be rounding up here because we have said our bit. But most importantly, it is going to be a mega fundraising of IPOB like we used to do it before. They can tell you, no, ignore it, ignore the fundraising. But we are digging our own grave because we are killing our own finance. And the enemies are laughing. If you kill your own finance, how do you proceed? People are opening their own personal accounts. They call it welfare accounts. They call it this account. Stealing money meant for the restoration efforts against the will and directive of the supreme commander of this noble family. And do you really think that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he's going to agree that you opened new accounts, which you cannot even account for, because any money that comes in there directly goes into your pocket? I'm going to stop here. Permit me to play the jingle once again, of course, for this fundraising, very, very important, happening on the 12th of August 2023 in the United Kingdom. It is Biafra mega fundraising, and we must come and answer, because this restoration effort runs on the wheels of money. We should not allow our enemies to win, because we are doing the works of our enemy ourselves. We are making it easy for them by killing our own finances. My goodness me. So are we going to call Nigerian government now? Are we going to call the zoo? When it is us who is killing our own finance because of wrong advices, because of not using our brain, because of not saying to yourself, what is the status quo? Which account does Mazi Nnamdi Kanu approve? At least continue in what you already know until it comes out. Why leaving what you already know, going into something new, which you don't even know, where the directive is coming from? And I can tell you this, Onyendu have never for one day, ever since his incarceration, given an order to anybody to open an account. I am telling you this because there is no need for that. There are accounts that were opened by himself, or rather by his instruction. So why would he order for new accounts to be open? It does not make sense. If it doesn't break, why fix it? All right, take a listen. Biafrans, lovers of freedom worldwide, lend me your ears and listen to this all-important announcement. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB worldwide, under the leadership of our Supreme Commander, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, presents IPOB Freedom Mega Fundraising. Date, the 12th day of August 2023. I repeat, the 12th day of August 2023. Time, 8 p.m. Biafra land time. Host, Mrs. Macy Tata, IPOB UK National Coordinator. Special guest of honor, Mazi Kinsili Kanu, representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mrs. Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya, IPOB Head of Finance worldwide. For inquiry, please contact IPOB UK fundraising team at IPOB Northwest England at yahoo.com, IPOB North London info at gmail.com. Should you wish, of course, to get hold of our account detail for the fundraising, listen and pay close attention. Our PayPal accounts are as follows: IPOB North London info@gmail.com. I repeat, IPOB North London, info@gmail.com. Alternatively, account details to be communicated at the day of the fundraising. To join the fundraising, please take note of the following important numbers. Zoom ID 99857-46332. I repeat, Zoom ID 99857-46332. Passcode ODJRGF Biafrans. Come, let us raise fund, because this struggle, this restoration effort runs on the wheels of money. IPOB, we are moving forward. All right, welcome back. And of course, this is where we are going to stop this program for tonight. And I want to thank you all for listening. It's been indeed a great show. And I want to thank Nwa Ada Nnennaya Anya, of course, for coming up this evening to explain to Biafrans with regards to issue pertaining to finance, as well as our mega fundraising that it will be held on the 12th of August in the United Kingdom. I want to leave you with one word. Let me turn this down a little bit so you can hear me clearly. I want to leave you with one word. And this is how you know who is on the right side and who is not. I want you to go back and tell whoever is telling you the wrong stuff. I want you to use Biafra Radio as a test, as a case study, as an analogy. Say to the person, all right, Biafra Radio has been open. And those people claim that only Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized the Biafra Radio. Can you please ask one of the lawyers who goes to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You can choose whichever lawyer. You can even get a new one. Can he go and ask him in the DSL cells if he knows anything about Biafra Radio? And of course, that answer alone will tell you all you need to know. Some of us, we believe in IPOB. We obey the last command of Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we obey the people that he put in place. But once you start deviating from the status quo, we cannot jump into the ditch with you. That is for sure. We cannot jump into the ocean with you. This is where all men stand on their own, according to their understanding, according to their wisdom. It's as simple as that. And on this note, I want to say, may Elohim bless Biafrans all around the world. May Elohim bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and of course, release him from the dungeon of the enemy as soon as possible, so that we can reunite. But for me, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, it is good night and God bless.